All right, here we are. We're praying. We're praying. We're playing Blossom, the Seed of Life. This already is saying encoding overload. I don't know what is wrong with my setup, man, but I have an excellent machine, and my friend that has my old machine seems to be able to run it better than I can run mine. So I don't know what's going on sometimes when I'm streaming. He can stream like 3 things at once and has like a character over his face and all sorts, like an avatar and things, and I can barely even just record a game. Um, Sorry, I'm just changing my setups here. What I need to try and grab is the screen. The Blossom, the Seed of Life demo. So we were actually sent this demo a while back, and I didn't get to it, but because it wasn't a preview or anything, I think it was just a demo. I thought, I kind of put it to the back of my mind, and now that I've finally got some time, I left it in my backlog. I always leave it in my like to-do list. It just wasn't a very high priority, so I was very excited to play it. I just hadn't got around to it, so I'm very excited to play it now. This looks like a base building game. So I very recently played the first part of the Starbirds early access preview, and I really enjoyed it. And I was saying when I was playing that game, I've literally been looking for a relaxing base building game. And I played Astroneer maybe 5 years ago now with a friend online, and I just loved it. I thought it was so fun. I thought the base building was really simple. The way that you connect things together for power was very simple, but it allowed you to build these really complex structures and kind of do what you want to do, build things in the way that you want to build them. And we finished all the, I think, 7 planets on that game. We did everything. But what happens in Astroneer is it takes a really long time to kind of build your base in the first world, and then you send a rocket to the next world, and you're a little bit unprepared. You don't really know how it works, and then that takes a little bit of time to get going as well. But then the planets after that, because you know what you're doing, and now you have 2 planets, and you've automated pretty much all of your resource gathering and things like that. The next 5 planets are just super easy because you have the best backpack possible, and you have all of the things that you need on your backpack. You have essentially, each of you by that point has like a generator on your backpack as well, so you never run out of batteries, and you have everything you could possibly need. And so then you just land on a planet and immediately go to the center of it and get what you need to get, and you're done. It's super easy. And so it kind of has this exponential completion rate where it takes a really long time, then a little bit of time, and then you're just done. And that was it was fun, but I always wanted to go back, and I wanted to go to do a little bit more, and we never even got a chance to go back and like finish our base, like you always wanted to look nice and things, but we were so busy just kind of doing the missions that we never really went back and finished all of that stuff. I've very recently spun up my own Astroneer server. I'm hosting it on my little mini server that I've got down there. And I'm playing that with Kim at the minute, and we've just done the first planet. We've just got like this to the center of the first planet, and it's been fun. It's been fun. I don't think we're ready to go to the next one yet. We need to do a few of these missions, but now there's like little pets in the game and things like that. But it was fun. It was fun at first, very exciting, but once we did that first planet, we kind of fell off of it already. And so I am looking for something like that, and this looks like it actually could be a little bit Astroneer-y. I guess let's give it a go. I've been rambling. I'm sorry, but I like to give context about, how I feel going into a game and what I'm looking for. And yeah, I do really like these base building resource gathering games. I like them a lot. They're very relaxing. It's nice just to be able to sink a bunch of time into efficiency puzzles, right? And exploration, and it's just nice. So Blossom, the Seed of Life. Okay, the default experience with standard power usage and resource rates, offering a balanced survival challenge. That's what we want. Forgiving mode, we don't want that. We want the game to be presented how it was developed, kind of thing. Like I always like when they say this is the standard default. This is what we kind of recommend, right? All right. Oh, ew! My hot chocolate had like skin on it, and it like stuck to my lip. Oh my god! I hope that wasn't recorded. That was gross. Why does hot chocolate do that? I guess it's just milk. Like hot milk has like a skin. That was nasty. All right. Power is at 10%. It's a first person one, obviously. Recharge your battery. We have a charging station. We have a battery here. It's overcharged. It's overcharged. So it looks like we can press E to connect. And where I'm recharging my battery. Okay, so this is the battery on my backpack. Install the mining module. So I can leave. It requires 10 power. So I want to connect this door so we can open it. Charges the door. Now we can open it. And we upgrade your backpack, the mining module. So let's go to the control panel. We've got charging. We've got circuits. We get that. Sure. Crafting station. No power connection. Can we... Ah. That's weird. Look, and now the door is checked. So we need to... The battery connects to one thing at a time. Interesting. Now we can use the crafting station. E to use. Okay, we've got a mining module. Enables mining of resource deposits. Boom. Want to equip it. And then, now it's available in the control panel. So now what we want to do is connect you to this. It did this thing again where it connected to each other. It's not what we want. Alright. We need to upgrade our backpack. I assume to do that we need to mine some resources. Is what I was thinking. Do I just... Oh my god, it's very low grav. Can we mine? Alright, so... Cool. Let's collect some iron ore. I assume that's what it needs to upgrade my backpack. I'm noticing my backpack does actually have a battery supply on it, just like Astroneer. And it even connects things to it, just like Astroneer. We'll take that, and that might be the backpack full, actually, already. We'll see. Yes, that is the backpack full. So power's at 19%. That's the system power in here, though. So 18%. That's not good. So now I need to... This is overcharged, though. This is very frustrating to not be able to... to like, have to keep doing this. No, go away. E to use. Medium backpack. 3 iron ore. We just had it. That's perfect. Alright, so now we've got a bigger backpack that holds 6 things. Sprint module discovered. We want a sprint module. We need 4 iron ore. And then we need sulfur ore and silica ore. So system being at 12% doesn't really make sense to me because I'm not sure what the system is. So I've put blueprint power extender T1. I'm just going to put it in there. Power is 8%. I'm really not sure. Craft encryption key. Out of control. Let me go back to the battery because I'm like dying here. I'm running out of power. So I need to charge my power up. Okay. Crafting station. A light module. Adds a flashlight. We need 2 copper ore for that. Ah, here we go. Electronics encryption key. We need copper ore and regolith chunk. Obviously, because for that, we might want the sprint module. So that we can actually run somewhere without running out of batteries. So we're going to get some iron. What is this? That's nothing. Oh, I'm going to go check out this on the floor. Oh, it's a regolith. Okay. Well, we already have some of this then. Nice. In that case, we probably still want 3 more iron ore. So we'll get that. We'll get 2 more here in this big chunk. So we're actually mining ore, like, from rocks on the surface instead of having to tunnel down like Astroneer. And then we will repower the charging station, the crafting station. We'll buy the sprint module. We'll equip the sprint module. And then the large backpack, sulfur and silica. We don't have that, but we do have 2 regolith. Now we need 1 copper ore. So that's what we're going to be looking for. Now this is the blueprint disc. I'm not sure. You power this from the outside, it looks like. And that does, I don't know what. Maybe that actually allows us to do stuff. So I'm going to charge up. We're going to craft the encryption key. We need to go find some copper ore. Okay, so we can sprint. Because we have the sprint module. It's iron ore. It looks like there's stuff over there. Oh, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you copper? Sulfur. Okay, well, we know where some sulfur is. That's good to know, because we did need some sulfur. Something else. Now, let me go check. What is this silver thing? Is this... It's actually silver. Okay, so we need a laser mining module. We need to go find some copper real quick. Where do we find copper? Regolith chunks everywhere. And we're surrounded by iron ore. I would assume maybe up in the hills. We just got... Well, I think I saw some. That looks like... Yeah, this like brown colour. It's like sandy colour. That's got to be copper, right? Yep. And then we'll find out what this is real quick. Silica. So we wanted silica as well. We'll grab 2 of these. Oh my god. The laser takes a lot of power. I didn't realise just how much it took. I am going to die out here if I'm not fast. The laser just absolutely... Oh, we're going to die. The laser just absolutely demolished my power bank. That was scary. That was very scary. Okay, well, we've got a crafting station. We can make the encryption key. We have the encryption key. I feel like we put the encryption key here. I don't know. Insert it into the control panel. Interesting. So this is just a little bit of storage, I guess. So the encryption key... I think I figured something out. If I connect these cables to matching sockets, the machine starts sharing power. They talk to each other in a way. I suppose even circuits have come there. We already knew that. Boost? Yeah, we knew that. Crafting? Yeah. Mining. So we knew this. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't realize that, yeah, that output there was interesting. Okay. But then the resource is copper. Okay. So I didn't... That's what I was doing wrong. That's what I was doing wrong. I need to plug this into here, and then this kind of has like an output here as well. I didn't realize. And then this is just... This is regolith chunk, so we can kind of just store things here. The encryption key... We wanted to put it into here, right? To insert encryption key. Okay, and that's going to get us something that we want. Deploy the printer. It's a printer. Okay, that's good. I feel like we probably want it here so we can get that power attached to it, sort of thing. Can we... Oh, we can spin it around. Does it have a power supply somewhere, like an input that we need? I don't know what... It looks like that might be it there. I'm going to put it right in front of this. Oh my god, this is a little awkward to kind of... I can't see my camera anymore now. Here we go. I'm going to just put it here. I think I need to do that. Yes, exactly. And then the printer, we can store more storage. We get more storage. We need composite metal. But we did it. So now we need... Upgrade your backpack again. This is S. S is deploy unit. No power left. Okay, I don't know what we can do with that now. But crafting station, we need composite metal. But we need copper and silica. So we can get that. And we need a large backpack. Sulfur and silicon. Remember, we can't get sulfur until we have this mining module. So let's get copper and silica. We already have one regolith chunk, so we need copper and silica. And we were trying to get silica over here, but it was very power intensive, let's say. So we want to grab it and we want to come right back. If we can. Run right back. We almost died. Although now we don't need to run all the way around. Come on, just one. Right, we got 2, which is what we needed for the upgrade. We need the copper. But now I just need to run to that printer to not die. So... And I guess sprinting is also using more power, so... There we go. We're powered up, and then we can go get this copper here that I saw. Delish. I'm pretty sure we only need 1 copper, but you know what? Let's get 2. And there was another vault over there as well. No, let's go to the vault. We'll get 1 copper. There's another vault over there as well. It's really like guiding us through this. I don't know what we got. We got another blueprint disc. Oh, this one you can put into the printer. That's interesting. We'll take 2 pieces of copper. So we want to get the mining upgrade. And then to get the larger backpack, we want to use the mining upgrade to go get sulfur. B to toggle backpack mode. Ah, and then you can like go through the items. Okay. I do like the way Astroneer does it. It's absolutely amazing, to be honest. Okay, so this is, yeah, this disc I guess doesn't go into the printer. I guess it goes in here. Crafting station. We want the mining module V2. We already have a light module, if I'm not mistaken. So now we have a mining module. I wish I could, like, access the database. We already have this. You can only have 1. Light. I guess we don't have this then. And this needs a large backpack. So we want to go get the sulfur. So let's charge ourselves up. And we're going to go get a sulfur. And we're going to get this large backpack. This hot chocolate's delicious. You know what? If I get a second sulfur, wouldn't be so bad. Even though I'll probably do like low power mode again. Yep. Run! Run, little guy! Run! We're obviously fine. We'll make the large backpack. We will accept the large backpack. We will charge ourselves up. Alright, we've got large backpack. Large backpack also means large battery, does it? So, we want this, which is 2 silver ore. We did find some silver, but we didn't find aluminium. Overlay module, 2 silica, so we can do this. Enables power overlay. I'm not sure what that means, but let's get it. Info module, 2 regolith chunks. We can easily do that. And deconstruction, 2 copper. So we want all of these, right? So we want 3 copper and 2 regolith chunks. And 2 silica. Alright. I still have, because we have a bigger backpack now, I still have this, not sulfur, I don't want to store, well, I guess we want to store everything, whatever. But the blueprint disc mostly. We've got the regular, what have we got here? I'm in backpack mode. I want backpack mode. I'm pressing B. I'm in backpack mode. Sometimes it doesn't like let me see what's in my backpack. There we go. We've got copper ore, so we need 3 copper ore, which we found over here. We'll get 3 copper ore, and we'll get another regolith chunk, and we'll come back. That's a regolith chunk there, right there. So we've got that. 3 copper ore, and we need 2 sulfur, was it, which is there? But I need to find the copper. Oh, there it is, over there. Find some. I don't want to go all the way over there yet, because I want to make sure we get back and upgrade this stuff. I think we needed 3, because we want 4 in total. And I'm not going to risk getting that stuff's just going to knock me down to low power, because it takes so much power to use the mining thing. So let's go with these upgrades. I think this is like the light and overpower or something. No, the other power is the silicon, I think. So let's do the light and deconstruction. So it adds ability to deconstruct. That's fine. Adds the light. That's fine. Info module, a regolith chunk. We did have an extra regolith chunk here. So we want the info module. We'll get that as well. And then our V2 on iron ore, we can, you know, let's go do that real quick. It's just out here. Toggle the flashlight, we're all good. Not really nighttime yet. Info module 2, why not? Info module 3 is copper ore, we can do that. But right now we probably should get some silica. So 2 silica, 2 copper. First one to charge ourselves up. And we should find, is there a... And the silica all over here as well. Oh, there might be, is that copper? Is that only 1 copper though? It looks like it... Oh, well there's another one, so we could go here. Get these coppers. It looks like it's probably 2. Yeah. Get those 2, and we'll get 2 silicon as well. This one here. Oh, this is worth 2. Nice. Nice. Run, run, run. Run mod. I've just noticed we have a compass at the top. By the way, my head's not blocking any UI stuff. Overlay module, that's great. Info module, that's great, I guess also. And now we need to build an info module V2, which we should have, but we don't. We need to build a new one, I guess. And this one is sulfur ore, which we know how to get. Enables planet overlay. Ah, so that new thing at the top, power overlay, shows us the power. Okay, that's cool. Shows us how power is being used. Oh my god, I have no energy. What are we doing about, like, the creation of energy? You know? Oh, my back. So we need 2 sulfur, was it? This is worth 3 or 4, right? Surely. 3. Can't do that yet, though. We need to go get the little ones. We need to find some aluminium. So we can get the better laser. But yeah, you can see the compass at the top, and the compass actually shows us a couple of things. It shows us what I assume is home base. Yeah, and then it shows us those data disks. Crafting station, overlay module V2. What is that going to show us? We're going to equip it. Enables planet overlay. So we've got all of this stuff now except this, which is going to require aluminium ore. We also have this blueprint disk. And what is this one? I thought this was an encryption disk. It's a blueprint disk, so we should put both of these in the printer. I thought... Yeah, like... Install... Oh, we put it in here to install it. Okay. Nice. So now we can make a fuel generator, solid regolith fuel rods, and a power extender. 4 circuits to extend the power circuit. That's nice. This is going to be composite metal and copper wire. We can make composite metal somehow. In here, I believe, we found a way to make composite metal, was it? Compass, yep. Crafting, deconstruct, yep, that's fine. Light, yep. I guess here we can make copper wire with copper. We can make a regolith oxide rod. That's awesome. And composite metal requires regolith and iron. So that's very easy to make. So let's do that. Let's get iron and a regolith chunk. Because I think this battery's going to run out, right? Like, this battery is about to run out. It says it's overcharged, but I don't trust it. Let's get iron and a regolith chunk. So let's get 2 regolith chunks then. What is it? And 2 iron, real quick. And we'll build 2 composite metal, because I'm sure we needed it for something else. And we're already here anyway. I love this stuff. I love this. It's so relaxing. It's just so chill. You know, I'm going to turn this light off so it's in my eyes. And I can just have an orange face, don't worry. Make a composite metal. And we're going to go build, you know, print fuel generator. Oh, we need copper wire for the fuel generator. Copper wire was just copper, I believe. So we need to go get some flipping copper. I think I see some there. does look like copper. It doesn't look like much copper. I think we needed 2. So, but hopefully there's some just over the horizon there. Yes. Oh, it's 2 anyway. Go get some copper wire. And we need to make the copper wire indoors as well. In the original crafting station. Control panel, should I say. No, that is the crafting station. This is what I need, crafting station. We're going to make copper wire. Oh, we did need the 2. So we've got the copper wire. Can make the fuel generator. Fuel generator is going to go here. I kind of want it to be not in my way, so I'm going to put it here. And then I'm going to connect this to this, which is an issue, obviously. Because that should be the generator, but we need a power extender. We need another composite metal, and the way to do that was to get iron and regicide or whatever. Regolith. I don't want to connect this to anything. Can you let me go? Alright. Copper wire here. That's a fuel generator. Yeah, no, we know that. What am I doing? I always go there to craft. It's obviously here. We need another composite metal, yes. But we also need fuel, which is another regolith chunk. It's 2 regolith chunks. So one of these somewhere on the ground. Or up here. Oh, that one's quite far away. I want another sprint module for sure, like a level 3 sprint module. Stop making like skin on my hot chocolate. Damn physics. This sucks. Why? Does that mean it's bad hot chocolate? Is it like the powder's bad or? Alright, we got a regolith oxide rod. So now we can fuel the fuel generator. And we need a power extender though, because I want to be able to connect everything up. This is very awkward to be able to have to do this. It's like, it's really awkward. The way that you're it probably should like do like an overhead view when you place it down. We're gonna go here. And then you are gonna get disconnected. Because you are gonna go here. You are gonna go here. And I can come over here and just click myself in whenever I want. Oh, we don't have any rods. There we go. So now it should be creating energy, right? Batteries are full. Does it need 2 rods? Ah, it needs 2 rods. Crap. Regolith chunk here. There's one here. Let's go make another rod. Hopefully we've got the other materials we need. So it needs 2 rods to function. Oh, we do. Just enough power. We're gonna run out if we don't get this done. What do you mean power boost mode? I don't have the power for this. Did I not pick up the regolith thing? I don't think I did. I think it's there in the... Ah, interesting. Store iron ore. Yeah, whatever. Collect sulfur. No. But I thought I had in here. It's there. It's like there hovering. There we go. Sweet. Awkward. Okay. So now it has 2 rods inside of it. But the output... Wait a sec. It didn't go into the box. I needed this to go into here. I needed this to go into here. And I needed this to go into here. So now everything's powered and I can click on this and power myself up. So it looks like it's working now. We're gonna go, I'm gonna take away this overlay. I like the power overlay though. We're gonna run over here and we're gonna collect one of these boxes, the box that we found. There it is. I see like a base all the way over there, you see it? It's got like the red lights. Terraform disk. And there's two more. There's one over here. And that one, oh, that one's really far away. Well, not too far away. Oh, this one's right here, I see it. Oh, we can go get that one. We have a lot of power. Oh no, we have 76. I can see my power now. If I zoom right in, I can see it actually runs down pretty fast. Maybe we do probably need another way to charge our batteries. Or not have to use the freaking flashlight. Install the printer disk. Install the printer disk. We can make a drill. Alright, we can make... Terraform analyzes terraform activities across the planet using the data to develop new technology and produce. We need glass. We don't have a way to get glass yet. So drills into the ground, releases small amounts of carbon dioxide to increase atmospheric pressure. Increasing the pressure will clear the fog from the planet. So we need a pressure core for that. So let's see if we can make a pressure core. Yes. Silica and sulfur. Pretty easy. Glass, silica, and regolith chunk. So the mining module is aluminium still. So we're still not going to do anything there. Copper wiring not necessary right now. Obviously this is always necessary. We should always probably have some of these backed up. But we have two of them. They're fine. I think we want silica, sulfur, silica, regolith. So 2 silica, sulfur, regolith. Let me go. Charge myself up real quick. Build a battery, it says. Oh, I can deconstruct this now. That's nice. I don't know if it gives me parts, but it gets rid of it. Alright. Silica and sulfur. We need 1 sulfur, 1 regolith. So we can easily get... That's iron ore. Okay. Easily get these regolith chunks. It's like just rocks. But with sulfur is what we need. I think this is silver, if I'm not mistaken. So it said silver deposit. There's 1 sulfur here. And then... 2 silica we'll have to go get on a different journey, because that is quite a lot of energy that it uses. Oh, there's a regolith chunk. So then we'll go back. We'll charge up. We really do need a battery. Power running out for sure. No. I was trying to get the power cable. I wish I could see that a little easier instead of having to do this. Like, I do really like the way of Astroneer does that. It's really nice. Alright, is this... Can I get this one? Nope, it's far too big. This is 2 though, so that's nice. Even though it looks small. Alright, let's go build these 2 things. The glass is going to help us build something else I can't remember. And then the other thing is going to be for a pressure core. So we build a pressure core. And we build glass. We're going to go back to the printer. And say we can build the terraformer analyzer with the glass. So we should build this here if it needs power. And then the drill needs a composite as well. That's what it was. So does this does need power, obviously. Everything needs power. Power it in. And that's just gonna do that. Okay, so this we've got ages of that. They last each one lasts a while. So that's fine. We do have 2 iron here. And we need another regolith chunk. I don't know what that was, what I just did, but I wish I could see it again. I don't know what I did, but I would like to see that menu again. I just like closed it. I was like, get rid of this, because I don't need to see this right now. Something just popped up. And now I'm like, oh my god, it looked like a full tree. Oh, my face! This is the red planet. Right, we're gonna get in here. We're gonna make a composite metal. We're gonna build a drill. A drill. We're gonna drill over here. Obviously, this is gonna need power as well or something, so... Terraform is now available in the control panel. No power connection. It's gonna use a lot of power, so I think we probably need to make, like, another power supplier. Mining, planet overlay, power load, terraform. Yes, alright. Crafting station. If I'm not mistaken, I needed copper wire and composite metal. So, a regolith chunk and 2 copper. A regolith chunk. Oh, copper was like all up in the hills. Oh, I'm gonna run out of power here. Copper, and does it say regolith chunk? Well, there's one there, and then there's... Where's all this copper I was promised? I see one over there, but... Man, kind of getting far out here. Having to kind of overreach a little bit to get some copper, which I'm not liking. There's a little bit here, but it's only one. There's one over there as well. I'll go get this one. See something there as well. Like a solar farm. But I just don't have the energy to get all the way there and all the way back. Okay. So we're gonna build. Let's just check again. We've got a fuel generator, which is composite metal and copper wire, which is what we're gonna go do. But then we want another composite metal, actually, because we're gonna need another one of these powered. Wait, are these on the outside of the door as well? Yeah, there is a power socket on the outside of the door. Okay, so we don't need a cable yet. Copper wire. We need a composite metal. We're gonna have to make some more chunks, like regicide chunks. Fuel generator. This one's gonna go here. Okay, so it's just gonna go there, whatever. And actually, right now, we can just this can just power this, just power this on its own. But we are gonna need these chunks, so we are gonna go get some regicide rocks. We're gonna get some regolith. Boom, 1. That's a little bit of copper there. Might as well grab that as well. 2. I saw one on the way back there as well. 3. 4. Okay, so we're gonna go make 2 of these power rods. We're gonna go enter one here, enter one here. I'm going here. We're gonna just plug myself in. So that drill's just doing stuff. Not sure what it's gonna get us, but it's doing stuff. This battery is 40% or something now, so we're not doing great. A blueprint from the terraform analyzer. Okay. Does it just pop them out every now and then, or do I have to go over here? I'm not sure. Okay. I would like to build a power extender still. A composite metal. And composite metal, as we know, is an iron and a rock. There's a rock right there, look at that. Wonderful. Composite metal, power extender, and then I'll feed this fuel generator back into the base as well. Is there anything else? No, it's just copper wire. Does it... Power extender doesn't need copper wire. Okay. This power extender I want to build like here. Whatever. Go here. This thing's gonna go here. That's gonna connect here. And so now, hopefully this should be charging the power, no? Like, how do we see? Anyway, I don't know. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plug myself in here. And then I'm gonna go run away and go get this. Shouldn't be, it's actually not that far away. As long as we don't like mine anything or do anything else, we should be fine. There we see it. This is cute. Music's very low. Let me turn it up a little bit. Ooh, that went all funny then when I try to pause it. And turn that music up a little bit. Turned it up for you guys as well. I don't know if you can hear it, but hopefully you can. Alright, so this is a battery. How to make a battery, which is obviously what we needed next. So we're going to go feed it to the printer. We're going to build a battery. I don't know if the battery is going to be for us or it's just another battery. And it's just a way to kind of preserve power. Oh, we need to feed it into here. Oh no, we put it into the printer. Into the printer. Battery. One power cell. To make a power cell, we don't understand how to make a power cell. Power cell is sulfur and a copper. You know where the sulfur is. Let's go get the sulfur. Wait, that's not... Yes, the other one up there is silica. Down here is sulfur. You know what? I think we're done with the sulfur here. Because we have to run too far away. There was some sulfur on the other side, but I think that was also kind of far away. So maybe we have to be a little bit careful now with how we use this. Because we have to get all the way back, and it uses a lot of our power. If you ask me, we got a pretty good planet. I don't know if this is just how all starter planets work, or... But everything seems to be in like a nice position for us. So we need to go build a power core, power cell, and then we're gonna build a battery. And the battery can go. Oh my god! See, I try to click one place and it just shoots to the other side. And now we have a battery that's charging. The other battery inside we can't charge for some reason. I'm not sure why. So we have copper ore, we have iron ore, we have a regular, more copper ore, and then we have more copper ore. So we've got lots of copper ore. Now, what are we trying to build? I think we want deploy a second drill. Disperse the fog 17%. And acquire a blueprint from the terraform analyzer, which is just no blueprint to unlock yet. So let's make another drill. Another drill is composite metal and pressure core. I think probably we should just build another setup again. We should get another power rod thing. So let's do that first. Let's do power extender and fuel generator. So 2 composite metals and a copper wire. So that's 2 copper wire, 2 iron, and 2 regicide. 2 copper, 2 iron. So we got us 2 iron. We need the 2 copper. Oh, we don't have enough power right now. I'm gonna just charge myself up here. We have the 2 iron. We need the 2 rocks as well. Oh my god, it's got new blueprint. And the terraform has started to occur. So 2 things at once there. That was nice. We need the copper. Where is all the copper? Where are all the English police? Look, there's something over there. We need to go over there and look at it, but right now, I don't know if we have the energy to do anything when we reach it, so it seems kind of pointless. But once we do this optional second drill, I think we're just gonna risk it. We're gonna risk it. We're gonna try and get out there. This music's changed. It wasn't like this. It was a little bit more relaxing before. Alright. We wanted 2 composite metal and copper. Copper wire. We will come back for the rods, obviously. We're going to need some more rods. But right now we're going to get a power extender. And the power extender is going to go... So annoying you have to build it like from here. It's going to go here. And then the fuel generator is going to go here. And then, I think that's all we need. We're going to have you plugged into the battery. And this side of the battery plugged into the door. And then we're going to want some more regolith rocks so we can make some rods. You can see 2 of them right here, but we actually need 4, I believe. 1, 2, 3. There's got to be one little rock around here somewhere. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm gonna run out of power. I don't see any. Oh, there's one. Can we get over the top? We can do it! Yes, fall, it's low grav, who cares? Nice. I forgot we could even jump. I totally forgot we could jump. And actually jumping is so much better, I feel like, than running, is it? Oh my, it feels faster, but I don't know if it actually is. I'm gonna make 2 of these. And then power this thing up. Power myself up. Then we need a drill. So we've got the extra power. Come on. The extra power. The drill. What was the drill? The drill took composite and a pressure core. And we have this new blueprint. Ah, that's what it was. It was this. So we definitely want a wagon. This is awesome. Yeah. Oh, we just get stage 1. Oh, we get 1 of each. Yeah, boy. Hells yeah, that was awesome. Really, we want more of these. Terraform analyzers. That's the best. Okay, so we need composite metal, copper wire. So kind of just what we've just done. But we want this pressure core. I can't remember how we make a pressure core. Pressure core was silica sulfur. That's why it was a little trickier to get his hands on. So we're gonna run over here. Oh my god, this thing. Get off me. So we're gonna have to jump over there for some sulfur again. I'm out of hot chocolate. My life is over. Oh my god, that feels so much faster. And then we need another silica. Silica is the worst. It takes a lot of energy to drill it out. But we do need some iron anyway. So that's for the power core. Pressure core, sorry. We need the silica, and then we need the power cell? No, the power cell was for the battery. Composite metal was a regolith chunk, obviously, we knew that. Let me power up and we'll get the silica and the regolith chunk. Leave me alone. See a good candidate on top of the mountain there. Yeah, you jump so much farther, like, when you're running. When you're running. Okay. Need a rock. I think we've got one of these rocks inside, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to grab one. If I can find one. There's one all the way... Oh, it's there. This one. Sweet. So we make composite metal. We make a pressure core. Make a drill. Spin you around so we get the power. Is that the power? Must be, right? Yeah. Power to here. We're good. Alright, we got the extra. You know what? I think we should get a second one of these things. These things are the best, man. Aeroform analyzer? It's only one glass. And you know how we make glass. Can't remember. Probably silica. Silica and regolith chunk. Yeah, so we're not going to do that right now. What we're going to do is get... We're going to get one regolith chunk. Let's get one anyway. So we can get 2 regolith chunk and a silica. For a composite metal. And we need 2 composite metals and then copper wire. Is that what we needed? Let me go check real quick. So we're not... Just so we're not doing the wrong thing. We want... a... composite metal and a copper... We only need 1 and 1. So copper wire was 2 copper. Composite metal was a rock and iron. So we want 1 composite metal and 1 copper wire. So 2 copper, 1 regolith chunk, 2 regolith chunks, 2 copper, and 1 silica. 2. Are you hearing me? Are we hearing each other? We need 2 copper, 2 regolith chunks, and a silica. Right now. My god, can I use this? There we go. That's a silica. There's copper over there. We only need 1 silica. So we'd have to use all of this. Battery power. This is 2 copper. These regolith chunks are getting rarer because I'm using all the ones that are close to us. I mean, they're everywhere, but I'm having to like dip a little deeper to get them, which is getting tricky. So now we should be able to build a wagon, a storage, and another one of those terraform analyzers. They only shoot out 1 this time. Oh no, there we go. So I'm only going to make the wagon and stuff for now. Which is a composite metal. It's thermogel. What's thermogel? Volatile substance generates highly condensed energy. Ooh. And then a copper wire. We're going to build a wagon. And we're going to build a storage module. I thought this was going on the wagon, yeah. Sweet. Now, what have we unlocked? We've unlocked a battery module. Okay. Can be attached to a wagon or rover. Okay. And then... only has 1 module slot, but it can connect to a socket and link other wagons or rovers. So we need Extracts easy to break resource deposits using precision laser. Can only be attached to a wagon or rover. So what we want, really, is 2 more wagons, a mining laser, and a battery module. So let's make 2 more wagons. We want 4 copper. We're gonna build, like, an insane... I want 4 more copper. Uh-oh. There was so much copper over here, we should go get it. And so with that laser, we'll be able to get more silica and more sulfur and stuff. And that must be 3 copper right there. Might even be 4 copper. 5 copper. Oh, jeez. And what is this? This looks like a new material. It's 4 regolith chunks. Alright, well, we'll grab a couple of those then. So I was just complaining about that. Oh, I can't grab any more. Because I brought something else with me like an idiot. Don't know what it is. Iron, I think. Or silica, it looks like, actually. You know what? And we already had copper in storage, so we didn't even need to do that. I've got like 4 copper on my table in the house. Alright. We want 2 more copper wires. Okay, 2 more wagons. Perfect. Then, this is going to take a composite and a power cell. So we know how to make composite. I can't remember power cell. We're going to link these together. We know how to make a composite. Oh my god, this is so frustrating sometimes. Here we go. Power cell is copper and sulfur. We do have... Actually, we might even have the sulfur. We've got copper. We've got sulfur. So we have a power cell. And I think over there is just iron. We should probably just get rid of that. So the battery takes also... So we want 1 chunk of rock. I see one right there. The fog clearing is really nice. Look how far we can see now. 93% clear. Looks really much better. Alright, we want... I don't know why I came in here. We didn't want to come in here, did we? Oh, we did want to make a composite. But I just didn't get my iron. Here we go. Make a composite metal. We're going to make a battery module on at the back, I guess. And then we're going to want mining laser, which is a glass and a thermogel. Now, glass was silica and something. Glass is we can already make a glass. Perfect. Right, and I've got 2 regolith chunks on me. I need 2 sulfur. Sure. How much of our rods have we used? That one's half done. Is this on the 2nd rod now? It is on the 2nd rod. So, we can build another one of those. All 3 of them are going into the base anyway, so it's not like we're going to run out of power. But you're using half of that one. You're 1/3 left of that one, and this one has been running for a while as well, so this also has used its one. So we need 2 regolith, and we need 2 sulfur. Now, we're trying to connect. I don't know what's happening. Okay, 2 sulfur, 2 regolith. So the sulfur is all the way over there. Oh, look at that as well. There's another, there's like an antenna. Hopefully there's no fall damage. No, not on the moon. Increase pressure to form ice. Love that. So we'll get this 2 sulfur. Okay. Now, we don't want to go on all the way to the antenna and stuff because it's pointless. Because, oh my god, there's like uranium there. Okay. If we see any rocks on the way back, regolith chunks, we need to pick a few of those up. I don't see any. I see 1 there, which isn't great. I see 2, okay. It's enough for 1. Enough for 1 little power fuel rod. Good job we can make energy out of just like crap rock, right? Like a ton of energy out of it. That seems pretty powerful. Thermogel. Regolith oxide rock. Put that rock, rod, should I say, in there. And then we're going to build glass, which needed silica. More, a little bit of silica. Here we go. I charged myself from the house instead of this machine. Alright, silica. There was more silica up here that I didn't use. I just needed 1 silica, if I'm not mistaken. What do I have in my backpack? Oh, it's the thermonuclear thing. And then we're going to need a drill V2. So addicting, man. This is so addicting. I love it. So, regolith chunk as well. Everything needs regolith. Everything needs regolith. The most useful substance in the universe. What is that over there? You know what, whilst we're here, give it a quick look. It's aluminium, actually. It's iron. But that's what we need to bring, that's what we need to bring the wagon for. Just absolutely demolish it, 66 iron. Not that we're using iron for much anymore. I mean, there's a little bit of composite happening, but... Alright. Glass, and then we make the laser. Because lasers need mirrors, and mirrors are glass? Is that what we're thinking? Insane. We're getting so much. We only need 1 of those. I kept saying, like we need a second one, but we absolutely do not. Scanner module. Alright, silver wire discovered. Well, we know where to get silver. So, we now have fuel generator T2. It generates 1.5 power a second. This is 1. Using solid 4 fuel slots and 2 fuel slots. So basically, this is just a straight upgrade. Needs silver wire and composite metal. So we actually don't want to use these anymore because it's wasting our rods. This is drills into the ground, releases increasing pressure. So this is just a better drill as well. And scanner module can only be used on a wagon. Okay. And then what do we have inside? Because I think first thing is we should focus on energy efficiency. Silver wire. It's just 2 silver. Now, we may need the wagon to go get the silver. But let's plan. I say we replace all 3 of our energy things right now, like immediately. Just to be fuel efficient, so that we'd have to do it less in the future. So, we want 3 iron, 3 rock, and 6 silver. So, what if we... How do I bring my wagon with me? How do I bring my wagon with me? How do I bring my wagon with me? There we go. So we're gonna go do the silver. Six silver is what we need, but actually I can hold 6 silver and we can still have 4 slots there, so we're laughing really. Let's get the laser. How do we use the laser? Wait, use the laser, we don't want to deconstruct the laser. Requires small mining laser. I have a small mining laser. I don't know what. Is this battery not like charged? It is charged. E to mine with laser module. Isn't that? Do I need to be attached to it to do this? Yes, okay. And that sets the battery in motion, okay. Do you think this stuff will immediately go back to the cart or not? No, doesn't look like it did. What about this battery? I thought this battery had a lot of power. I feel like instead it's using mine. It's using my power instead of the battery. That's weird. Did I like connect from the wrong side or something? And now I'm screwed because... I was so far away, I couldn't disconnect myself. Right, so what is going on with this then? Why is this battery not providing power? Uh-oh, that wasn't good. Battery module, maybe it just wasn't charged up, yeah. I just didn't charge it, but I'm not sure how I'm supposed to I guess I'm supposed to plug it in, because this is using my power for sure. Well, we'll do this, and then I'll go charge it up for our next journey. I screwed that up. I guess I did never charge it, it is my fault. Although I would like to be able to get 6 silver, but... it's going to be probably too much energy usage. Maybe we can make it. I like that you just aim it. Like you just treat it like it's you basically. It's just an extension of yourself. I really like that. That makes it really easy to use. So that's the 6 silver that we need. And then I said we needed 3 copper and 3 rock, because that's 3 composite metal. So, let me try this. If I just charge myself with this... oh, okay. It connected it to this. So now the battery is charging. Yeah, you see. Now it's full power. Sweet. I mean, unfortunately, I no longer need it. Not right now. Because to get iron is kind of just everywhere. But what I can get is the 3 silver wires. Three silver wires. I need 4 iron, 3 iron, 3 rocks. Easy, easy does it. Lots of iron over there. There's iron right here. You know what, actually, I see rocks over here, so let's go get the iron over here and we'll just go get the rocks on the way. So much I want to explore. What's that over there? What's that over there? But we just don't have the power right now. Oh, this iron. Another regolith thing over there. Need 1 more iron. And grab this little one here. And that should be enough to replace the plants. And deconstruct those. I wonder if deconstructing them gives you your materials back. Probably not. But I don't want them to, they're just inefficient. Like, we can move them. I mean, deconstructing them seems overkill, but we could move them. Okay, let me get one of these. And we'll go. I thought we needed composite. We didn't need composite metal. What am I doing? And there's no, there's nothing in there for storage. So we've got the wire and we've got the metals. Fuel generator 2. Oh my god, it's so much better. We need no, it's 2 composite metal each. So did we actually store one of the... Where is it? There should be another composite metal. I guess there isn't. Silver wire. Composite metal. Silver wire. And glass. I've got glass for some reason. Okay. So I need more rocks, more iron. Three more rocks, 3 more iron. See one there. One's not very much though. Copper, we don't want that. See one, I see 2 over there. Yeah, they like shine in the sun. Crap. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, we might actually die here. Look at how fast it uses your power. Just running. Now we'll be fine. Just running takes so much power, it's crazy. So I feel like the lights are on this, and I don't want them to be. I don't want them to be. Charging that battery, but I don't know why the lights are on. I don't want it to be, like, on. I'm gonna disconnect you for now, so you're not using your battery. Well, why? I don't want this battery to be on. I don't want to deconstruct it, but I don't want it to be on. Well, I guess screw me. It's just gonna be like that forever. That sucks. Okay, until we decide to use it. Composite. 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 Bah, bah, bah. I have to come back and get the last one. Because we picked up the glass like an idiot. Fuel generator 2. We'll put that right here. The ugliest place possible, but it doesn't matter. And we're gonna do... Bah. What was the glass for? I don't know. I can't remember. And obviously, number 3 goes over here, where this is. And collect your rod. We're gonna connect you up, and then we're gonna deconstruct you. Can I not deconstruct you? I guess not. But we can't deconstruct it. So that's funny. 3 new blueprints. Alright, well, that's that. That's that. We didn't work out as well as I'd hoped, but it worked. Refinery, ores into ingots for crafting blueprints. We need copper wire, because we already have glass. This we already have done, obviously. The drill T2 would be good as well. The wagon T2, 2 module slots to connect to a socket and link with other wagons or others. That's pretty nice. But essentially it's just... Oh, this is a rover to drive. So the wagon is just a bigger one of these. But it's aluminium ingot, and this is aluminium alloy. We don't even have aluminium yet, so... If we had aluminium, I'd buy that other thing. So, we do want to get a drill T2, because that's an optional mission, which I care about a little bit. So... This is what we want aluminium for. Yeah. But to do that, say we needed the... To get the actual car, we need aluminium. Yeah. Alright, well, the refinery is glass and copper wire, so 2 copper will get us that. I can go get this 2 copper over here really quick. There was some over here, right? Just right there, yeah. Is that 2? Let's hope so, because otherwise there's nothing around. Gotta go all the way over there for it. It is! Alright. Okay. So the T2, why do we want that? It was copper wire. To make a pressure car. So we need silver wire. Oh, because we wanted this, sorry. We wanted glass first, and I've got the glass. Okay. We're all good with that. Refinery T1. So we actually might just want the refinery to be powered by one of these little ones then. And we don't really need to build the aluminium stuff yet, but it's there. So this just powers that, essentially. And we need regolith chunks to do that. And then to get the drill T2, we want 2 silver. Never remember the pressure core. 2 silver. Or is it 2 silver wire? Let me check. Pressure core. Now it's really loud as the music and it's less interesting. Silica sulfur. So we want 2 silica, 2 sulfur. 2 silica, 2 sulfur. And 2 silver. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Probably don't need to bring all that with me then. You know what? Why not anyway? It seems fun. It'd be funner if we could drive it, but not yet. 2 silica, 2 sulfur. Two silica, sulfur, 2 silver. We only need one of it. We don't need to go crazy and just get too much. That's 2 silver. Is this 2? It's gotta be 2. Yes. Okay. And 2 silica up on the mountains. So much to explore, and I feel like we're still trapped in this one little area, like starting area, tiny little zone that we can, because the battery usage is it goes down so fast. It's crazy. All right, this should be it. After this, I wonder what the battery looks like. Oh, it's almost used. Told you, man, the battery usage in this game it's a little crazy. All right, but we did it. We got the six pieces of material that we needed. We can go plug this back in. I do like that. Very easy to manage. Excuse me. Is this not? Why is it? Oh, I unplugged the drill, did I? Silly. Pressure car. Pressure car. Silver wire. Okay. Drill T2. And we need to power this as well, so we should probably put it over like here, so this other one that can just, so we just have these like, because we can't deconstruct them, we might as well be using them. Although I'd prefer to be able, oh my god, I'd prefer to be able to sort of put all of them into one central power space and do that, but now we need some regolith chunks to power it. So let's just go and get some regolith chunks. We're just gonna have to run around. I actually saw like a giant stack of them over there somewhere, right? We should just go get like as many as we can. Which is currently 8, I think. Yeah, we can hold 8. Holding capacity of 8. So we've got 2, we've got 3. Yeah, there's loads there. Okay. I do want to go check out what that is, but not right now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you know what? We are right here. We are right here. Yeah. What is it? Can't do anything with it yet, but not available in demo. Oh no. La polizia. Oh no, that sucks. Okay, well I wish you would have at least told us what it was and just be like, can't use it in the demo, but this thing, it's a thingamacopter and it like flies and it shoots lasers at enemies that start to arrive. We just need to make a bunch of regolith rods. 1 of them to power the drill T, 2 of them to power the drill T2. And 2 of them to just go into these new big machines that are like running out. But because this is why we didn't want to use the drill 1 or whatever. So this one has 1, 2. That's gonna run out. There we go. And then this one needs 2. And this one has barely 1. So it needs to go in, obviously. Okay. And then this one has a few as well, does it? None. Has almost 1. So it's still not great. Still not great. So we did the drill T2. The next thing is we really, really want some aluminium. We absolutely are dying to find aluminium. I need to go do that. Everything here is still worthless. Obviously, when we get the aluminium, we can get the car. We've got the refinery. So let's power up. I'm going to power myself up fully. And we're going to go and find some aluminium. We're just going to run out into the wilderness till we find some aluminium. And I'm bringing my cab with me for 2 reasons. One, storage, so we can bring back more aluminium if we find it. And 2, as a battery backup in case I travel too far. Like, that's all iron for sure. That's silver and sulfur. We need to find like a different sort of terrain. Whilst I'm not collecting aluminium, I'm gonna get rocks. Because if we don't find any aluminium, then at least we go back and we have some rods. Some power fuel rods or whatever. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's like burn desert. Is that be aluminium? Looks like iron to me. Looks like more chuffing iron to me. Well, whilst we're here, we might as well run up. Run up here and see if this says it's not available in the demo as well. Not available in the demo. Sad. Saddest things you can hear. You should at least tell me what it is. I really do believe that. You should at least, like, tease it to you. This is not in the demo. Oh, that's aluminium for sure. That's new. Okay. It's just sometimes on these mountains here. Okay. Yes, hopefully this is like a 5-4 rock. Okay. We're gonna run out of battery pretty soon, but I actually don't think we're that far away from base, are we? It's only there. So as long as I have my full battery pack, we should be fine. Well, obviously we can't go further out anyway, so having that is good. And then I'll just grab more storage. This is so awkward. I just want to put it on there, the storage. There we go. And then get... There we go. Let's go. Right, I'm at full battery, but I'm dragging... Oh, there's aluminium all over there as well. It's on the back of the mountains, you see. It's on the back of the mountains. Okay. So we can come get that as well. We had all those mountains near us and we didn't find any aluminium on it, so maybe we were just unlucky. It's all mostly silica. But we have 6 pieces of it, which is at least, I think, enough to build that add-on module that we wanted to build. And we got like 1, 2, 3 more power rods. So that's good because this one needs a power rod for sure. Because we're being more efficient with those rods. I think we're going to do okay. Okay. Now that we've got aluminium, how do we... This is silver ore that we need as well. So we're going to put in here, not regolith chunk, aluminium ore. We're going to store aluminium ore. We're going to store aluminium ore. We're going to store aluminium ore. Then I'm gonna come out here and we're gonna go. Pop, 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 pop. Make these 3 rods. Alright, this one definitely needed a rod. Probably just 2 in here. So that's got like almost 3. This has 1, 2, 3. This one also. You know what, this is... Sorry, buddy boy. This has got to go here. Alright. We need some silver. Silver, if we're going to go out and get silver, that's 4 aluminium. We're going to go out and get silver. I might as well go out like this. Killing me. Alright. There's actually not that much silver left in here. There's only like 4 pieces. But it's close by, and we only needed 2 for now, so we might as well just grab a couple. You know what? Nah. Let's just get the 2 and go back. There's no point doing this. We don't really have a place to store it. We don't need the flashlight because the cars have a flashlight, which is nice. I like how easy it is to drag them with you and how, like, it doesn't feel like it's weighing you down at all, which is nice because of the low gravity. So it doesn't, like, ruin your exploration. And also, it's, you know, they do a pretty good job of following you around as well, so it's pretty nice. Okay. Mining module V3. Beautiful. That's all we wanted. So now we're that fully upgraded. We're creating enough pressure to form ice, which is happening. Although for some reason this is not powered. Because this is not providing enough power? Or what? Is it just not providing enough power? In that case, this should go into that. And this, which should be like sharing power of the whole base, should go here. Okay, that makes much more sense now. Alright, yeah, that sucked because we weren't getting all of that. That time was just kind of wasted. Then, we have all this aluminium, which we don't really know what to do with. We did one... What do we want to build? The rover, which is aluminium alloy, a power cell, and silver wire. Aluminium alloy, I guess, is 2 aluminium in a refiner. And this, does this not have any rod in it? Oh, shit, it doesn't. Okay. Ugh. Regolith does everything. Okay. Refining aluminium ore. So that should be aluminium. You need to be plugged into this, you silly thing. There we go. All the drills are working and whatnot. What we want now, we wanted a power core. Power cell. So copper, sulfur. We've got aluminium ore. We need 1 copper, 1 sulfur. 1 copper, 1 sulfur for the power cell. And 2 silver. Okay. 1 copper, 1 sulfur. 2 silver. Stop. Okay. 2 silver over here. 1 sulfur. 2 copper over here. Oh, my mining's better as well now. It's sad that we don't get to play with any of the cool, interesting things for in the demo, like the things that are calling my name. I think after that all alone, we might be done with the demo, to be honest. It's been an hour and a half. Might be the last mission. Do we get both the silver there? It doesn't look like it. Oh, it's on the floor there. I see it. And then we need 1 sulfur. Whilst we're here, let's just go see if we can, like, mine that uranium. Obviously, this is a giant amount of God knows what. Large, it's 12 iron ore, 1 uranium ore. The planet is now entirely frozen. Terraformed it. So we took some uranium. We're gonna get another uranium, why not? Pressure stage 5 achieved. Ah, so we actually needed uranium fuel rod. We need install station coordinates. Build station launch panel. Explore the radio tower. Wait a minute. This is the radio tower. Right? Surely this is the radio tower. Is this blocking the entrance? That's why. The battery's about to be depleted and now it's going to be using my battery. But I think we're okay. We're getting there. Yeah, I didn't realize. Okay, so this was actually blocking the door. I get it. I get it. Alright, well, let me disconnect a second. Then we'll go inside here. Temperature station. Replace aluminium ingot. I've got the station coordinates. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we've got too much stuff with us, so... Fortunately, we brought the wagon. We've got the station coordinates. And I guess, is this... No, I don't. It doesn't have any power. It's okay. Alright, let's get out of here. So we have the station coordinates. We have uranium. I don't know if we've got the fuel rod yet for it, but this is not. Oh crap! It's not following us up the hill. There we go. No, no, no. Oh. There we go, yes. It worked. Build the station launch panel, obviously we're going to need to go out and do some hunting for some materials, but I think we're looking pretty good. We're not like getting any more drill stuff, we're not getting any more analyzer stuff. Everything's like blue icy now because we've froze the planet essentially. This is, we needed a power cell and copper wire, but now I'm like, we need 6 uranium ore. Okay, so a power cell. We need a silver wire. We need to... Gosh. Oh, wait, whoa. The rover was an aluminium alloy, which I put on the car. That's right, yes, I put it here. No. There we go, that's why I was confused. Aluminium, what? I just picked up the aluminium alloy. I picked up aluminium... What do I have then? Ingot. So how do I make aluminium alloy? Ah, you need ore and iron. Oops. So I do have aluminium ore, but I need an iron ore as well, which I can get like anywhere. Although I've used all the ones that are close to me, so I'm gonna have to run over here real quick. Now it's frozen, I should be able to use roller skates. Ice skates, should I say. Okay. So I did the wrong thing using the refiner. I actually didn't need to. Okay. Nice. And then obviously you can build something to go on top of that as well, which probably I would just build as another battery, but right now I don't think I'm too bothered. Probably just gonna try and build... want a uranium rod, obviously. So we've got, and then we've got the coordinates here, and we have some copper ore, which we don't really need. Copper ore down, aluminium ingot down, we're gonna put the uranium... have some uranium, it's fine. I think I need to go back and get the rest of the uranium real quick, just so I can make it. But first... oh, this isn't getting powered. Is this run out of... what? God damn. So there's not enough power to even use it. I'm gonna have to go make this uranium rod. I've got no way to store stuff, so I'm gonna go do that right now. In fact, I probably need power. And I'm gonna go get the uranium real quick. Is it better to go around, or is it better to go down and then back up on the other side? Because look at this jump. I'm halfway across already. Obviously, it's much slower running up the other side. I feel like just that jump down is like saves you so much time. Yeah, it's gotta be faster, right? That's gotta be way faster. Is that like a sandwich? What is that? This is uranium sandwich. Oh, you need a laser module. Come on. Well, I guess why not? We need to come back. We need to trial run the car anyway, right? Like the Rover. Totally forgot about that. I was so excited about it, and I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll build it. Now let's finish this demo. Okay. I think what we should do is disconnect you. Not you, you stupid thing. And don't forget, I need some rocks as well. I need some regolith chunks. Medium-sized one, okay. Well, obviously not. So, yeah, we need to move the rover a little bit over here. Whee! Something in there as well. We're just not getting to experience like a big part of the game, I feel like. Even, like say, even as a demo, it should at least probably tease you, like, oh, this does this and this does that. Like, this is what you're going to be able to do eventually, if you're cool enough. Right now, it's not doing that. It's just like, nah. It's not in the demo, loser. I do need those regolith chunks, because I need to at least power... I mean, I could just take it out of something else, but it's not like we need the drills anymore, actually. That's a good point. I can just... I don't need to be powering the drills. Alright, we've got the uranium rod, so I don't have to carry it around my backpack. This is an important thing on the wagon there. We need to power this up. So we don't need to power the drill. We need to power you. Get the blueprint discs. Storage module T2. My god. Enter into the thing, please. Enter into the printer. There we go. Storage T2. Alright, so what did we get? We got storage T2, which is cool, but then we got, I think, this storage module T2. Yeah. Can only be attached to a wagon. Obviously. Oh, because the rover, yeah, because you can attach something on top of the rover, right? I see what you mean. And then the scanner module actually finds things to use. That's cool. But we don't want to do that. We want to build the temperature station, which is an aluminium ingot, which we have, glass, which we don't have. We need silica and a rock, and then we need 2 silver. So we need silica and a rock and 2 silver. So let's get back in our wagon. I want to charge this battery up real quick. And then what is it? Silica, a rock, and 2 silver. So silica up here, no issues. Okay. What is this? Iron. Everything looks different color now, and it's harder to find the rocks. The regolith chunks, it's way harder to see them. It's a little awkward, actually. Are these regolith chunks? No storage available. Oh, on the car there's no storage available. But I got storage. And we got the regolith chunk. Okay, so we got some regolith chunks. We still need silver. Down here is where the silver is, in this pit. The pit of despair. So if you mine whilst you're in the car, it just automatically goes to your storage on the vehicle, which is pretty sweet. Like if you pick it up whilst you're in the car. Entity position invalid. Engage in recovery protocol. Because I'm like upside down, I get you. Well, you didn't need to fix me. But it's great that it actually does that. Like it's checking for that. I think in Astroneer and other similar games, it just gives you the option to like flip the vehicle and basically it just randomly throws it into the air. And then hopefully it'll land the way you kind of want it to land. That also works, I guess. Silica. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we've got lots in this backpack. What do we need? We need silver wire. We need glass. We need silver wire. We need the aluminium ingot. Was that it? It was it. Okay. And this launch panel. I don't know where we want it, but we should... Does it go inside? I thought it was... Yeah, it's like in one of these corners or something. Okay. Yeah, we'll just put it there for now. Why not? I'll feed it the disc. And, E to launch requires uranium fuel rod. I've got one of those. Store uranium and launch. What have we done? What have we done? We were launching. Okay. So our goal is to just terraform and leave. So Astroneer-like in some sense, definitely the way that things connect power-wise, very simple. But Astroneer is a very different game. Astroneer is very subterranean. You have to do a lot of digging and things like that. This felt a lot more like Planet Crafter, but that was a first-person game. I played the demo of that about 2 years ago. That was really fun as well. But I like the simplicity of this one. I think it's nice. It's cute. It definitely feels almost like it's, you know, it's another one of those types of games, but it's more on the simpler Astroneer kind of cutie side, but with the feeling of the Planet Crafter, which was very much the terraformation of things. Access the station vault and acquire the seed of life. Are we doing some like Wall-E stuff here? Oh my god, this game's Wall-E, isn't it? That's all it is. It's just Wall-E. Key core. Key to 1. Okay. This is running really poorly. Like the frame rate dropped so heavy up here. No power connection. Okay. I did see like batteries. Do we just need to plug the batteries in? Yeah, this is running like butts up here. It's using my power. I wanted to do that. What's this? Space analyzer. I'm sure I just saw some batteries over here. Yeah, not much of them though. Yeah, we activated the lights. That's good. There's a battery. Supplies, nothing. Perfect. Supplies, nothing. Perfect. Here we go. There's some... Can I just, like, plug things in? What is this? Just trying to, like, connect some sort of power source to the ship. I don't know. Confused. These are all dead, so I guess we're all clones. I was just about to say the name of a movie that I realized that if I would have said it, would have just spoiled the movie for you. So I'm not gonna say it, but it's kind of like that movie. How do I power this then? Oh, I can power myself, I can power it. It's already been downloaded. What if you run out of power up here? Do we just die? Oh my god. The seed! Alright, discovered a seed of life. You will find many more when the full game releases. You'll be able to plant them to grow forests and restore life to the planet. So first you terraform the planet to be not so desolate. And then you freeze it so you can get like water and an atmosphere. And then you plant the seed of life on the planet and it blooms. That's cool. I'm very excited to see more of that. It was a lot of fun. I do like that more astroneer-y feel where it's simplified, but you can still make it as complex as you want. I keep saying this, like you know, you have this satisfactory and factorio, and it's complexity kind of forced on you, right? That's what those types of games are. They're efficiency puzzles, but this one is kind of not that. It's more of a little bit of survival, right? Like if we'd have run out of power, it'd have been bad. Early on, if we didn't get like the fuel rods in place and the actual energy generators, we would have been in a bad place. I'm not even sure what would happen with that. Maybe that is like the end of a run of a planet, I don't know. But you know, we'd never let that happen. But it also wasn't too hard to not let that happen. There's nothing attacking us, getting in the way of us. It's very relaxing in that sense. Like you're left up to your own devices and you can prioritize things how you want. You know, like at one point I was like, oh, well, let's replace these fuel generators with more efficient ones just because I don't want to have to keep going getting these rocks and making fuel rods. And so it'll just slow that process down. They can hold more at a time. But you couldn't deconstruct the other ones. So it was like, and then we probably needed them anyway. If we didn't have them, we would have had to build more power, like plug socket things, and we'd attach more things together, which wouldn't have been so bad. If we would have got some of the materials back from deconstruction, or at least maybe some kind of credits that then you can spend like in place of materials sort of thing, you know, like kind of generic credits maybe that you can use on the printer, and you don't get as many as the materials that you put in, but it allows you to reuse some of the materials, right, essentially. But just kind of that simplicity of it, like there's nothing against you. I mean, there's a little bit of a time push, but it's not that heavy, right? It's not that serious. You're not like, you don't feel too much pressure to get things done fast, and you're not like stressed all the time. It's that kind of relaxing efficiency puzzle. The And I was just playing Starbirds, and I said that that is something I've been looking for recently. And it's so funny that I was playing Starbirds and then playing this, and it's all happening at the same time. Just as after I'd got my wife to play Smash Traineer with me, I actually tried to play something called Odd Sparks, and we just couldn't get the online to work at all. It was something we wanted to. It was kind of like a bit more of an adventure-y efficiency puzzle, but that looked really fun as well. You're making these little creatures and sending them to do certain tasks and then bring back resources, and you use them to power machines, and you can make more of them and level them up in certain ways, and it seemed like a lot of fun. We just couldn't get the online to work, so we just kind of abandoned that one and went back to Astroneer. But yeah, I've been actually looking for games like this a lot recently, so this has been a really nice afternoon, evening, I guess. It's 11 p.m. now, so yeah, what would I rate that? It's hard. I want to say like 3.5, but I don't do that. I do it out of 5. So do I say a 3 or a 4? I think I'm going to go with a high 3, a higher 3, because we didn't get to see like those things on the planets, like the interesting sights out in the distance that you were kind of, I was waiting until I could go and, you know, I had the energy in my backpack to actually go be able to do that. The energy in your backpack runs out so fast. I guess that's better than making it run out slower, but put things further away, right? So that it's the same amount of time that you get, but instead of making it feel like it runs out fast, you're actually just like traveling further. I definitely prefer that everything was sort of close together, and not just wasting my time for the sake of it. So, but it did feel very fast. So then when I finally had like a good backpack, and then when we got the rover, and I was like, now we can go and explore, and everything I realized was not included in the demo. That was a little bit sad. I understand that that's not what the real game's like, but I wish we would have at least known, what are we going to get out of those things? What are we going to be rewarded for by exploration, right? For your exploration. And we didn't really get any of that, not even a hint, not even a taste. It was just like, here's a cool thing that you get to scan. That you can't do it right now though. So I'm curious. I mean, even here with the chicken and stuff, like, is there like farming elements? Is there? So even though it was a 2-hour demo, it was still a very small look at what could be a huge game. Or it could be that is the game and the rest of it is all just filler nonsense, and you know, having a chicken is just kind of, what's the point? You've already finished the game. It doesn't mean anything at that point, right? It's just, it looks nice. I don't know, because we didn't get to see that. And so the taste demo did a very good job of hooking me and wanting more, but it didn't do a good job of showing me where we're gonna go. And that's that. You know, there are 2 parts to a demo. I feel like you definitely need the hook, and then you need to show them, okay, you like this part of the game, but are you gonna like it? You know, because this other part is 60% of the game, right? Once you get into it, once you've terraformed a few planets, are we traveling between planets? Do I go back to the planet I was just on to explore? Or is it kind of like, you're done with that planet, there's no point going back? Or do we get the seed of life, we go back to the planet, we terraform the planet, and then we go to another planet and start again, and then we go to a space? So does every planet have a space base, and it's always this same game loop? I just have no idea. And so, still kind of going in blind, even though I enjoyed the demo. So yeah, I think those are a good justification of it being a bit lower. I think also, you know, the movement and stuff, it was fine. I really disliked the placement, and the connections were a little bit awkward sometimes, like pulling the sockets out and putting them in. But they worked, and the chaining things together worked very well. Mostly just the placing of things. Astroneer does that really badly as well. Like, placing things down, you can never like get things like in line very well. But if you do it on a grid, then it's like too restrictive. So it's nice to be able to kind of put things where you want, but at the same time, you're kind of, you can't put it exactly how you want, so you can't always line it up. It'd be so good if you could like hold shift and like it would like align with another element, you know, like another thing, or almost like in Photoshop where you're trying to line up 2 things and it kind of like, you can move it and it like click into place, right, when it's aligned with something else. That would be so good. Like, give you the freedom to not do that, but then if you want, you can line things up. I would love that. I would just kind of the you know, the people say that the kind of OCD-ness, it's not really, but just the kind of neatness. You want things to look nice. It's your planet and how you're doing it, and so being able to have the freedom to really build that exactly how you want, almost pixel perfect is what people want to see. That would be a really good way to itch people's to scratch people's itches and get them excited about the game. I'm telling you, it would go such a long way. Anyway, that was Blossom, the Seed of Life. Very fun game, very relaxing evening. Yeah, I'll definitely be wishlisting that. A game like that. Usually they release and then they have updates and updates and updates. Astroneer is still getting updates after years and years, and so probably this is a game I'll wishlist but not get straight away. And I'll see kind of what releases afterwards. I feel like these games kind of do that. They release with like a good structure, but they continually build on top of it, at least for a year or two. It's almost like a version 1 release is early access. It's very weird. But I'll take a look at it when it releases, obviously. But if I feel like that's what it's gonna be like, probably I'll hold off. Or sometimes I like to support games that I've given good ratings to and I want to be interested by, and I'll buy them, but I just won't play them like that first year or whatever, especially if they're in early access. I don't really buy games in early access that often, but if I've really loved the demo, I'll buy them in early access when they release, just to kind of to show support for the game, and then I just won't play them until currently I've got Into the Grid and Rogue Vault that I've bought in early access. I will not touch them unless I get like a preview of one of them, but I will not touch them until they release because I want that full solid experience, right, of the version 1.0. Probably the same thing with this here. Anyway, I've rambled on enough. That's Blossom, the Seed of Life. Thank you for watching. Bye. Still bye. Still takes a while to stop recording here, doesn't it?